Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We got some troubling news from the Black Sea area, actually around southern Ukraine and by Odessa. And the news that I have here, the piece of news, comes from USA Today, and they talk about some intelligence information from the Ukrainians revealing the fact that the Russians are ready to strike a massive attack, start a massive attack, starting from the Black Sea using their missiles and possibly their landing boats. Let's see what's going on here. This article comes from the USA Today, as I mentioned, from today, June 20th, 2022, by John Bacon and George L. Ortiz. And this is the title: Ukraine under threat of massive missile attack from Black Sea, Zelensky advisor says. Russia appears to be getting ready to make good on Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky's prediction. His advisor, Alexei Arestovich, said via social media Monday that Ukraine is under threat excuse me, of a new Russian attack of large proportions, posting, and I'm quoting, all 6 carriers of Russian cruise missiles lined up in the Black Sea and are most likely preparing for a massive launch of missiles, end quote. On Sunday, Zelensky warned in his nightly address of a likely offensive coming from Russia this week, when the European Union will debate whether to make Ukraine an official candidate to eventually join the bloc. And I'm quoting, obviously we should expect greater hostile activity from Russia, purposely, demonstratively, this week exactly, end quote, Zelensky said, and no, not only against Ukraine, but also against our other European countries. We are preparing, we are ready, we warn partners, end quote. If they do launch an attack, the Russians could be retaliating for Ukrainian missile strikes Monday on 3 drilling rigs. So if they do launch an attack, the Russians could be retaliating for Ukrainian missile strikes Monday on 3 drilling rigs in the Black Sea that supply natural gas to Crimea, the Ukrainian peninsula that Kremlin illegally annexed in 2014. Now, I have 2 things here. First, I made a video on those attacks on those gas rigs in Black Sea. And the second one, since we love democracy so much, we know that the people of Crimea voted democratically to be independent and then to be a part of Russia, another referendum, another direct vote. So I don't know what he's talking about illegal. If you vote for something, if you have a country or a region that votes for something, and then the will of the people should be heard through the democratic system and procedures, then what do you want? I mean, are we Democrats or we're not? Do we respect the will of the people or we not? Is it situational or it's always the will of the people? If it's situational, okay then. It seems like it is because, for instance, Kosovo did not even go through the same clear process that Crimea went, with 2 referendums right there. But nevertheless, who cares about Kosovo at this point? It was just, to make a comparison between that and this. So if they love democracy so much, they love it whenever it fits their agenda. In this case, it doesn't, so then they don't respect it. I just made a video on German's Chancellor Olaf Scholz IQ, which I definitely I think, I assess, I reason that it's below 86 intelligent coefficient, because he's got like 5 strikes already that proved to me that he doesn't have it above 86. Nevertheless, Mr. Scholz loves democracy, and he says that Putin is afraid of democratic systems and coming to his country, ignoring reality totally. And he again forgets about Crimea voting against the again he forgets about the Donbass, Lugansk, and regions that also voted for their independence, and then probably they will be voting to be a part of Russia through democratic procedures. You know what I mean? People vote. The will of the people should be respected, unless they vote the way we want. But that brings me back again, right, to Joseph Vissarionovich Djugashvili, aka Nem de Guerre Stalin, Man of Steel, who said, let them vote as long as we count the votes. So it seems like this is the same thing. Let them vote as long as they vote our way. The thing is, it's kind of the same ideology here. So there's going to be an attack over there. I'm not certain. About 2 weeks ago, I made some videos regarding some landing, huge, reported by Ukraine articles and mass media that the huge landing ships, Russian landing ships, ready in the Black Sea, or get at least 5 of them, and one of them was still, out of commission and needed some repairs. So there would be at least 4. Then at least five ships with 5 submarines in the Black Sea, all with caliber missiles and others. So could be a massive landing. I do not think so. I think it's going to be maybe a pointed missile strikes. Yes, I think that will be 99% certain from time to time, but it's not going to be a landing because of the mines, and I don't know if that's really necessary to attack that way. It's going to be a lot of there will be a lot of casualties, and I don't think it's necessary. I think it's just a blockade, and that's it for now. With that being said, I don't think they will do anything to Odessa, but that's my assessment. That's my prediction, to put it that way. They will let it be over there. They will have the Ukrainian army stationed over there, part of it, as they did the same with Kiev. They went and surrounded Kiev, or the area where Ukraine kept its army over there, so they can punch in the teeth the Ukrainian army in the east. So probably the same thing here. They keep these guys busy here, not doing anything, with a few ships, and the rest of the army is fighting in Donbass and Luhansk. And once that's done, then they finalize whatever, that's point 1, making sure that those are secure, they are independent, and they will be annexed to Russia. And then they go to next phase of their 4 points: denazification, demilitarization, recognition of Crimea and Donbass and Lugansk, and no NATO membership for Ukraine. These are the points that the Russians said they want to achieve, and they will probably one by one, and we'll find out if that will be the case. So far, slowly but surely, they're achieving their goals. We can't deny that. I mean, we can if we want to be delusional, which these guys are, and they keep masturbating intellectually, let's put it, if they have anything over there. Every day saying that Ukraine does this, Ukraine does that, but if you look on the map, Ukraine is moving back, west, retreats or advances to the west, as Churchill said, advance to the coast. All right, so the same here. They're advancing to Kiev, towards Kiev, the Ukrainian army, slowly but surely. So thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.